Right, the sunshine's come out at last. This is an explanation of the variable weight transfer system on the roller. After some heat and some brute force, I managed to free it up. This possibly hasn't been used for at least 30 years, I reckon, if not at all. Machine was built in 77, so I don't know if it's been used since then. The plan was to remove the lock bolt here, which locks onto the shaft, to stop it going under its own momentum bill, which could be dangerous and offset the weight transfer on the machine. I warmed up both bushes that side. I checked the sled which goes underneath there for freeness, it seems alright. Designed this handle of the scaffolding tube and the Pettler's starting handle. That goes on there. That fits on there to operate the pulley system. This wire rope runs the full length of the machine. See, it's still stiff. I'm still working on it. That's how it works. Pulls that huge metal weight into the machine. It goes from about here to just under the engine block, actually. Have a closer look at this system. Here we go. Release this. Right. You can see all the crap I had to dig it. That's the silencer, and that's all. I had to dig all that out. That was full of weight. So this is the cross shaft here, which was seized up in both sides. So I had to remove the plate, which was again a work of art because all the bolts are seized up and nuts and bolts are seized up. So if you go up to the end of the machine, you can see the cables there. They actually run up as far as about there. This is by the engine sump. The crawl underneath the machine. The actual the weight is back there, and it runs on that rail there up to about that position. You can see the pulleys up there, I don't know if you can see it, but it runs on that like an RSJ underneath the machine, and that's looking back at the machine and the actual pulley weight. So that's another function that works on the machine. So it gave me a good bit of exercise on a Saturday morning, because these are not the best to work on underneath them. So I'm quite pleased with that. It was about the same amount of difficulty as the last one. If I went here gently, see that is the weight that moves. You can see it's a big old lump. And it runs up on that rail there, which is underneath the exhaust pipe, and it puts weight towards the front or towards the rear, depending on the requirement for the job. So that's not too bad. It's taken about an hour and a half to free up this. It took a little while to work it out to get the plates off, but you can see the wire ropes in good nick. I don't think it's ever been used. So the plan is now to use my homemade cranking handle, spray with oil, and run up and down on the rail a few times to make sure it actually frees up. See, it's getting better. all the time. Not forgetting that weight in there is moving is about the same as 3 or 4 bags of cement, so it's a fair old lump to move. The data plate there says, I don't know if you can read it, it says that the bolt is going to be secured, which goes along there before the machine is moved after the adjustment, because that'll actually move back and forth under gravity, and you could scare the driver a bit if that runs back underneath the cab and slams into the back. So basically now it's oiling, running this back and forth a few times till I'm happy with it. And I couldn't move this by hand. I had to use a 36 installation to move it originally, but as you can see, this is getting better. So another job done on the roller, but while all this is off, it's obviously going to be cleaned out in there now. You can see the amount of crap I dug out of there. And it's another function on the roller to bring it back to original. So it's not a bad couple of hours work, but if not a little bit hard. Good job I got the gas. I couldn't do this without the gas because that was seized up. You had to take the towage off. That's a big lump in itself. So time for the brake now, and later on I'll clean all that out, oil it, and test it. It's much better than it was. I'm happy with that. That could have been an awkward job, that could have, but it was the same as the smaller GB roller. Had the same sort of problem with it seized up on the shaft, and also the pulley wheels where they haven't turned for years. It's like a brand new sled in there anyway because it hasn't been moved. So there you are. It's one for Mark Yo. It's from owner. So I think you remember you telling me that you're unaware that it was fitted with this. So this is an interesting device. First came across it when I was a young kid. I was talking to the late Arthur Amos to drive the GC, which is a bigger version of this, and I couldn't grasp what he was on about first of all, the weight transfer system, till he showed me. So I knew these rollers were fitted with it from a very early age, but I've never seen it actually work until I bought the GB roller, the 1946 GB roller, and understood it fully. It's quite an ingenious system, quite simple. On the GB roller, the actual starting handle for the engine fits on the splines on that roller, so on this one come with nothing, so I had to make, it's quite an effective mod. I'm quite pleased with that. That's all it was, just cut 2 slots, warm it up, bash it in to get the flat. Obviously they'll be tidied up now and welded up, those little slots, cleaned up and made it to look like it was proper, always been fitted to this machine. But this was just a test to make sure. I'm quite pleased with that. It's getting better all the time. So that's it for now. Time for the cuppa. Bye.